in the business world and running your own business, the role of you could say it's a man's world, you know, that there are more men in business and that how women deal with men needs to change? Or do you think that it's all in their head? Do you think women are making it up and thinking actually it isn't a man's world? Because there seems to be a disconnect between women and men doing business or connecting together. There's a lot of talk in the media of women versus men.
Well, I think of course we have come a long way. You know, I mean, we didn't get our right to vote, at least in the States, until 1960s, so imagine that. I don't know what the situation was here in Australia because I'm not that familiar. But then again, you go back to a lot of corporates and it has been hard. It has been hard. I mean, the men are fighting with, you know, women who, shall I go back to my previous, have been managing this in their households for centuries, whereas the man has only really had to just provide and be done with it, whereas the woman has been the educator, the, you know, the emotional support, everything.
All around.
So come on, let's give them a break.
So it really, they're up against us. We come into the workforce, we decide we want a managerial position and we're better qualified. Is that what you're saying? And now they're panicking?
No, I think that men are better at certain things than women, and women are far better at certain things. And it comes back again to that organization where if you, as the boss of a company or as a leader of a corporation, just are able to look at each and one of your team members and make them use their strengths and weaknesses so that you have synergy within the team.
It's taking the strengths of I think, a woman and a man and working together instead of trying to beat each other.
No, there will be things I think that can be achieved, especially when we say, what's the important thing of networking, right? As an organization, you know that networking is where you will find most of your opportunities, you can find joint ventures, etc. As if I were a big corporation, I would have an equal ratio of men and women because they can achieve two different things and maybe they can speak a different language. So let's stop worrying about what sex we are and let's start looking ourselves as individuals who have certain strengths and weaknesses, and how do we go about maximizing our strengths.
Sounds great.